Right, here's my Mountfield 25 ride-on mower, about 30 years old. I'm going to convert it to electric start. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the cover for now. I'll have to remove the recoil unit, so it'll have to be pure electric start. Let's remove that. There we are. Fortunately, it's got this ratchet recoil bit here, which is quite handy. Socket will fit down there nicely, and I've got a starter motor. I've adapted the starter motor there. I put a 1/2 inch drive ratchet extension bar, welded it to the gear. I fixed the solenoid into the out position so it doesn't return. So there we are. I've made a bracket to house it from. Probably a bit big, but just the job. And what I'm going to do is I'll mount the starter motor onto there. Should do the job. That's it for now. I've mounted the starter motor. I've had to do a slight modification to the starter motor, as not really thinking that the gear that was on the starter motor that drives usually the flywheel obviously has to turn the opposite direction to the rotation of the engine. Because I mount it onto the top, it's got to go the same direction, so I've had to do it as a positive earth. Internally on the starter motor it had a clutch, so I've had to do away with the clutch, just welding it up solid, but there's still using the ratchet system on top of the flywheel. Let me just fire it up. It's going to be a bit of a struggle one-handed, but there we are. So it works so far. What I'm going to do now is bolt up the engine cover. I've got to have the engine cover on because it keeps the engine cool. See you for now. Right, I've had to remove the ratchet mechanism that was on here. The starter motor ripped it apart, so I've mounted a couple of springs that were off a Husqvarna floor saw, tapped them into there, made this castellated nut out of a couple of sockets, and hopefully as it turns it'll lock onto that. Once it takes up drive, that should spin so it doesn't turn the starter motor, and we'll give it a go in a minute. Well, after all that making and bodging and codging, it's finally broke the flywheel. Game over. Need to get a new engine. I haven't given up yet. I think this is round 5 of my bodge it and codge it starter motor for my lawnmower. The last time I did it, it ripped the catches off the old Husqvarna, so I've had to rethink again. Welded the socket straight to the nut that bolts it on. I've put the starter motor now, it's not really how I wanted, but on a push, so as I push it in, as I push it down, it'll locate in, it says. Push it down, it'll locate in, start it up, kind of right, a bit fiddly holding the phone, but as it pushes in, as it starts, release it, that comes up. Alright, let's try again. There we are. As I let go, it disengages the gauge, the drive, sorry, and it still fires up. Not really how I wanted it. I had no other choice. I'll give it a go. Thank you.